Hello my dear students, in this class let us revise prime factorization. What do you mean by prime factorization? It is expressing a given number as a product of prime factors. And what are prime numbers? This we have already discussed. These are those natural numbers which have exactly two numbers or factors, namely 1 and itself. Examples are given here. Now I have written a number 15. So what will be the multiples of 15? 1 into 15 and 3 into 5. But what are the factors of product 15? These are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Therefore, we can say all these numbers are the factors of 15 because they divide exactly this particular number. Now, prime factorization of a number is a number written as all of its prime factors. You have to remember this, that whenever we are solving a sum for prime factorization, we will be writing all its prime factors. Now, let us see this factor tree. Now, whenever we have to solve a sum of prime factorization, we have to remember that we always choose the lowest prime number. We always start with the lowest prime number. And we have to see that whether that particular number, it is dividing the given number for prime factorization or not. So here you can see 36, and I have applied here the divisibility rule because the number ends with an even number. So this number is divisible by 2. And 2, I know it's my lowest prime number. So I have written here. So 2, when I will be dividing this 36 by 2, I will be getting the number 18. Or if I will be seeing the multiple 2 into 18, it gives me what? 36. Now 2 is a prime number, but 18 it is a composite number because it has more than 2 factors. So here you can see 18, I have split it again and I have written the lowest prime number 2 into 9 because the multiple 2 into 9, it gives me 18. So 2 into 9, and the prime numbers I have circled with red ink. Okay, so 2 into 9 is again a composite number. Okay, and it is giving me two numbers here. The multiple 3 and 3, it gives me 9. So here you can see I have written 36 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. So this gives me, these are all the prime factors which are giving me the answer for this number 36. Now here you can see I have written this answer in the form of exponential notation. Now this exponential notation, these makes mathematics very easy because sometimes what happens that there are so many numbers, so many multiples given to us. So sometimes if it creates confusion that whether we have to write down 2 times or 3 times. So to avoid it, exponential notation, it is an easy way. Like we can count here, like how many times 2 is given to us? 2 times. So what will be the exponential notation? 2. How many times 3 is given to us? 2 times. Okay, and how do we read it as? So how do we read it as? 2 raised to the power 2 and 3 raised to the power 2. Now let's see this prime factorization using ladder diagram or division method. This is very important. So here you can see I have taken this number 140 and I have applied here the divisibility rule, and 0 is at the end of the number, so it is divisible by 2. This we have learned in the divisibility rule for 2. So 2 is the lowest prime number. Okay, so when we will be dividing this 140 by 2, we will be getting what? 70. So this way again we know 0 has come, so we know that it is divisible by 2. So 2 into 35, it gives us what? 70. Now 5 is at the end, so according to divisibility rule of 5 sevens are 35, and 7, it is a prime number, so therefore 7 ones are 7. So here you can see I have written the multiples here, which gives me 140, and here the answer I have written in the exponential form. Like 2 raised to the power 2, 5, it's only one time, so no need to write down 1. It's understood. And 7 also, it's one time, so no need to write down. Now the next example which I have taken is of this number 20,570. So again, divisibility rule I have applied. 0 is at the end, so it is divisible by 2. Here at the end 5 is given, so divisibility rule of 5 I have applied. Now here it is 2057, so here I have applied the divisibility rule for 11, which I have already explained you that you have to see the digits at odd places and the digits at even places. Then you have to calculate the sum of the digits at odd places and the sum of digits at even places. Then you have to see the difference. If you are getting the difference is 0 or multiple of 11, it is divisible by 11. Then you have to write down the answer this way, and at the end you have to check if a number is being repeated, okay, or one time or many times. You have to write down it in the form of exponential notations.